Hello students, Professor Cunningham again. So earlier today I did a stream where I wandered around the Presidio, a very busy area in San Francisco, and I attempted to take a gym, and it didn't work very well. I had connection issues, and I had some issues controlling my character during combat, probably because of connection issues. It was windy as hell, so I'm sure some of your eardrums exploded. Instead, this evening, I decided to choose a small park in a not very frequented neighborhood and visit it at night. Hopefully I'm the only Pokemon Go player in the area, and hopefully I'll be able to actually take this gym this time. So, let's get to it. Just gonna pick my most powerful lineup for Blissey there. I still don't have any big ice creatures or a Pokemon for Dragonite, so I'm just gonna have to stick with Vaporeon. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Ooh, red Gyarados, lovely. Wow, Blissey takes just no damage whatsoever. So already the controls are much better than they were during my last attempt. Enough so to where I could probably actually dodge on purpose instead of by luck. So that's nice. It was probably just that I was in a high traffic area during a peak hour. By the way, while I'm playing, I'm going to go ahead and make a couple of announcements, since otherwise you're just going to be watching me grind this gym. I mentioned this in the other video, however, because of connection issues, I don't think it was picked up. So after this summer, I will be going to Germany, specifically Berlin, for graduate school. I do plan on continuing Poke Tutorials, and I do plan on taking you on a tour of Berlin and the surrounding area in the search for more gyms and more Pokemon. The fact that we're staring directly at Dragonite's junk can't possibly be intended design. It just can't. Snorlax. Go ahead and switch out, because I really don't want to have to use revives if I don't have to. Blissey went down a little bit faster than I thought, but it might just be that that particular one was low CP. So, gym attacking is still a bit of a grind, but it feels like I'm making progress faster than before. Again, I mentioned this already, but it was a pretty messed up stream. We don't have the option to switch Pokemon mid-battle. That seems like a shame to me. I'm not sure why they would give us time to rest in between if we couldn't use that time to do it, or to change Pokemon. Once again, I cannot see the entirety of the enemy Pokemon. That can't possibly be intentional. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention there. That was my fault. I shouldn't have lost her. Tyrannosaur. That's gonna be... Vaporeon, I guess? Tyrannosaur is always one of my favorites, by the way, of Gen 2. It was nice to have a Mewtwo killer, finally. In Gen 1, Psychics really had no... Yeah, see, again, it switches me back to the Pokemon that absolutely least needs to be out there. It really should not default to switching back to the first Pokemon if the first Pokemon's at low health. It seems off to me. I promise this entire stream isn't going to be complaining, by the way. This is a lot of fun, and I am enjoying this more than the knocking prestige off. It feels like I'm actually making progress. Yeah, fighting versus rock, that's not gonna work. I don't really have much left. I died during the Hyper Beam. That is so annoying. I don't think I'm going to be able to beat him this time. Hola! ¿Cómo estás? That's about all the Spanish I can do right now. Okay, so all my Pokemon fainted. That wasn't so good. That's not true, by the way. I have a bit more Spanish than that. They are being healed again, but that's okay. I'm patient. And I have absolutely nowhere else to be tonight. By the way, in case you didn't catch my first stream, you can actually get items out of gyms now. That's kind of neat. It's not exactly a fix for those of you who have very few Pokestops in your area, but it's not nothing. It's nice to be back. I was very, very busy with school, with teaching, with grading, all those things. You know, real life, job, all that. But now it's summer, and your summer is also my summer. A lot of people don't realize that teachers appreciate summer break as much or maybe even more than you students do. No, that's going to take too long. Let's just go straight to Hyper Potions. Okay, let's see. So that Tyranitar definitely needs a Vaporeon. However, that Machamp wants Executor. What else? Nobody wants Rhydon yet. Arcanine does a lot of damage. Gengar I'm going to leave in there. Probably a good idea to have something to counter that Gyarados. By the way, red Gyarados, excellent. I don't have one yet. I have not gotten any shinies. I am jealous. No animation, huh? Man, that did no damage. Blissey is a beast. It did not even give me the sign to dodge. That sucked. That dodging that wasn't gonna matter. It was gonna kill me either way. Gotta predict when Hyper Beam is gonna happen, so I can dodge it this time. 30 seconds. 20 seconds. I don't think I'm gonna get it. Man, Blissey is a beast. I'm just gonna let it happen. Okay. Gotta watch that Hyper Beam. There it is. Dodge, and counter. That does no damage. Jesus Christ. Alright, we're just gonna go straight heavy hitter. This Vaporeon is one of my highest attack Pokemon, so. I'm not going to bother trying to dodge regular attacks, I'm just going to dodge the Hyper Beam. This is my first time fighting a Blissey in a gym, so it's an educational experience. I'm starting to think I'm gonna have to sacrifice someone to that Hyper Beam, like just to do enough damage fast enough. Blissey wins by outlasting. I mean, it doesn't help that my Pokemon are also weak. Months away will do that. I think if this keeps happening like this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rename this video Blissey is a Beast. And this is just going to be a a lesson to everybody not to underestimate Blissey. If this Gyarados, which is my highest CP Pokemon, doesn't take it down, I got nothing. I have nothing. One more attempt. If this doesn't work, I'll just go find another gym. It's not like I have anything better to do. This time I'm paying attention. If I don't get to halfway by the time this hits 50 seconds, I'm just running. I'm gonna eat it. Doing damage is more important than survival at this point. I'm still getting a little bit of lag. Do you see how my life keeps jumping up and down like that? Starting to think it wasn't a connection issue. It might be something going on with the game itself. Okay, we're definitely past the halfway point. So... you're not gonna do it, though. Man, this is still cutting it close. Like, I'm gonna get it, but... Blissey is a beast. Alright. Let's fight something other than Blissey for once. Thank you. Ooh, battery's getting low, too. Might have to go home and recharge at some point. Did not bring a battery pack. Silly me. I'm going to mention it every time I fight Dragonite. This is not the view of Dragonite I want to be seeing. Now, thankfully, when you defeat a Pokemon, as you can see, its combat power goes down. So unless someone walks by and heals that Blissey, it'll be much easier to take down the next time, which I think is a great mechanic. I think it works really well, and I think it was intentional. Yeah, you're gonna die. That's fine. No, not you, not yet. Snorlax on Snorlax. I thought I had dodged that, but I guess I hadn't. Yeah, I'm still getting some lag. There we go. You know, given how lazy Snorlax is supposed to be, these fights are awfully active. They move around a lot. Random things you think about when you're grinding on Pokemon Go gyms. Gyarados. Switching out. Fighting probably was not the best choice, but... I want to save my Psychic Pokemon for their Machamp. Yeah, almost got him anyway. Ooh. Got me anyway. I do not have what it takes to take them out. Or to take the Tyranitar out. So, rather waste a potion than a revive. But made good progress. Took the Blissey down another notch, so hopefully after a little round of healing... I'm using my items very inefficiently, by the way. When I'm streaming, I tend to go straight for max potions and hyper potions just to make it go faster. So don't take my example there. Items are kind of hard to come by sometimes. Okay. Now, defending the gyms is going to be a lot easier because defending the gym only takes berries. Those are the only resource that you need. Attacking a gym requires revives, it requires potions, it requires time. Speaking of items. Same lineup as last time. It worked once. There. I hate you, Blissey. I hate you. Not as much as I hate Zubat. And I don't actually hate either of them. Hey, look, low battery. I don't have a heck of a lot of time. Alright, I'm pretty sure I dodged for that one, but probably my fault. Yeah, I had no chance of dodging that one because it lagged out. Oh great, now I don't have any control whatsoever. I love San Francisco. Watch the Dragonite's health bar. I have a strong signal. It's not terribly busy. There isn't anything going on that I know of. All I can say is that the game still has some work that needs to be done. Hey, the Dragonite's coming. I have not set up a donate button, I don't think. But I certainly didn't expect one to be requested, so I'll make sure to do that as soon as I get home. It's one of those things where I'm just getting into the streaming thing, right? So I'm still trying to figure out why anybody would want to watch me play video games. I love it. I love playing video games for folks. I love talking to you while I play. It's fantastic. This is amazing. Not sure I know what the appeal is for the viewer, but that's okay. I don't mind. And that's not true because I watch other people stream as well, so obviously I do get it on some level. This is the first time I've ever used Espeon in combat, and she is so tiny! I'm making an assumption about gender. I shouldn't do that. They. Actually, no, I do know it's gender. I just need to look it up. So tiny, though. Wow, that Tyranitar's won quite a lot of battles. I love that it keeps track of the battle, or how many battles you've won, too. That's so good. Nope, wrong Vaporeon! Don't die, don't die. Okay, after this run through the gym, I'm afraid I'm going to have to sign off. I didn't prepare very well, obviously. I didn't realize my battery was so low. Probably should have saved the Espeon for him, now that I think about it. But Executor will get the job done. It's like Executor is made specifically to take out Machamp. Ooh, man, Dynamic Punch still did quite a lot of damage. Now, am I going to be able to actually see my badges this time? I was having a hard time with that last time. Are you actually going to load? Nice. Time defended, I assume that's if I put a Pokemon in. Victories. Treats. So treats are how you heal the Pokemon. Very good. Well, so today we learned that gym fighting has made a comeback. It's looking like it's a lot of fun again. You take out Pokemon individually rather than destroying the gym as a whole. Pokemon get kicked out when they're defeated a certain number of times, not because you took down the gym a certain number of times. And I think that's a nice change. I think it works out really well. You can heal them up by spending, it looks like, berries. I used a raspberry earlier to heal a Blissey. The Blissey is a beast. Blissey is a beast. And finally, we learned that the system still isn't perfect. This is a big update, but it still did not fix a lot of the connection issues that seem to be happening. Now, I haven't been kicked out of any gyms, I haven't gotten any error messages, but I have been seeing a lot of lag, and the fact that I'm seeing it now in a not very populated area at almost 10 o'clock at night definitely means that there's some more improvement to be done. Anyway, for the time being, I'm going to sign off, but thanks for watching, and I hope you'll watch next time. Have fun, and be careful out there.